this NNAMDI case, everyone is trying to exonerate himself or herself, especially the Southeast politicians and leaders, and those who think they have stakes or they have at the corridors of power. This one will be accused of this. They say, "Oh, I don't know anything about it." So, "Oh no, I don't know anything about it." But now they cannot come out in strong terms to say this is it or this is it. Before the death of this elder statesman Mbazulike Amici, when the courts released Nnamdi Kanu, but Buhari and Malami said no, it's going nowhere. I said that was the time these people would have come out before they even went to court to go and reverse the case or trying to manipulate the process. That was when the Igbos are supposed to come out and say, "Oh yes, you said according to Buhari that you are going to allow the judiciary take the process, that you don't want to interfere." Now the whole thing has come out the way it came out and it favored Nnamdi Kanu. Then what you just have to do is to do the needful. That now we are standing on the law says this, but they didn't say anything. It took 1 week before Malami quickly rushed down to whether appeal court or the Supreme Court to say no, that's a judgment cannot stand. You guys did not come out to come out in a strong tone and say this is it. Everybody is quiet, and that is why we are hearing different rumors. Those who are behind the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu in the first place, you can see that Joe Igbokowe has been quiet since the man has been released by the Court of Appeal. He came out and said, "Oh, at least it will reduce that is 100%, 100 and whatever percent happy that Nnamdi Kanu was released." But that was not the language he was speaking before then. He came out and said, "No, let this man be released. If they are serious about it, the way and manner he has been speaking about it against his own tribe, he would have used that same energy to tell the federal government to do the needful to follow the law, to abide by the law, to obey the law." Most of these politicians from the southeast are quiet, and what we are hearing is that how IFEANYI was paid 320 million, and maybe naira, to mastermind Nnamdi Kanu's arrest. Are the desperate political merchants agents of darkness at it again? They started by bragging that they will win him at the polls. They have since realized that this is mission impossible. They sent assassins to kill him. It failed. They immediately went to town with stories that he ran into kidnappers in order to divert attention and cover their tracks. The story didn't fly as several witnesses all testified to how the team laid in wait at the Unko Enugu Uku market, drinking in a beer parlor and waiting for the signal to strike. They have started again. Some days ago, they commenced a carefully coordinated news trend using several newly created shared Twitter accounts as well as same amenable yellow blocks to peddle yet another lie from the pit of hell. In one day, precisely on the 30th of October, some newly created Twitter accounts, all with less than 100 followers, started peddling an audio voice note from a faceless crowd purportedly linking Senator Ifeanyi Uba with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's travail with the federal government. In their oblivious devilish efforts to peddle mischief, the senseless cowards behind the audio message claimed that a billionaire of Ifeanyi Uba's standing was paid 320 million naira, not even dollars, to help in arresting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Kenya. How laughable. Like I said, everybody denying. This is the same Senator Ifeanyi Uba that has put in so much effort aimed at getting the federal government to apply a political solution to the situation by releasing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, more so as he believes that doing this and dialoguing with the young man will help greatly in dousing the insecurity tension in the southeast, including the senatorial district, which is part of the areas badly affected by the killings, kidnappings, and attendant capital flight from the zone. The current very laughable mischief attempt is the biggest clear testimony to the fact that the opposition are so afraid of the senator's profile that they had to go to his length go to this length to create an alibi for themselves? It is obvious that these evil men are not resting on their oars but are possibly creating the enabling environment by planting these fake stories in order to carry out another attempt on the life of the senator and probably pass it off as the handwork of the IPOB or ESN. We are happy that the IPOB has since come out to disclaim this obviously politically motivated hatchet job. The Senator Dr. IFEANYI Uba's media office hereby calls on the law enforcement agencies to, as a matter of urgency, commence thorough investigation into the source of this audio message by inviting for questioning all those behind the pseudo accounts as well as the owners of the big blogs of the blogs involved in peddling it in order to find out who the piper is that is detecting the tunes from the background. This will go a long way to unravel mm, those behind the assassination attempt and bringing them to book. Senator Dr. Patrick Ifeanyi remains undeterred and fully focused on delivering dividends of democracy to his people, including his current efforts at reopening Anambra South senatorial district by creating an enabling environment for the economic revival of the zone. No amount of intimidation, evil plots, or deliberately planted fake stories can deter him from his efforts in this regard. Light must always triumph over darkness, and light is coming back to Anambra South Senatorial District. Please disregard this fake news. This is Carmen Chooks Ugbonna, Head Media and Strategic Communications to Senator Ifeanyi Uba, Oka, Anambra State. Okay. Policies, politicians, political politics, and what have you is what we are. It's at play in the southeast. Everybody is denying. Everybody is exonerating. Everybody is this. Everybody is that. Ifeanyi Uba is the one that kidnapped NNAMDI KANU and hand him over to Nigeria government. It is clear. His name is in blacklist. Are you sure of what you are saying? Police should trace you. Why they are saying it is not so? Some people are saying that is the truth. Hmm. Many of us has heard this news since, even when he went for his balance, when he requested to take Anambra election to court to win like Uzodima, the North didn't stand behind him. Again, this is when he discovered himself. He never thought North would disappoint him. At halfway, he masterminded the deal, only that he couldn't even meet up with the request. Meanwhile, Kanu has been arrested. He has been used like others by the North. Uba Ifeanyi's Njoku of at time betrayer. Continue supporting police should trace you terrorists. I don't understand. Some people are not even believing this statement from Ifeanyi media camp. Hey, this is really heavy. Oh. Until the Biafrans remove the stains of Babylonia in them, they can never receive the Jerusalem oil, which is the divine gate pass card. So their promised land, every Igbo Nigerian politicians should go and bathe for this oil. Common sense should tell you that the said 320 million naira is laughable for someone like a capital oil. How much do you think this guy expenditure is in a week? This guy is a billionaire, for God's sake. Why is Ifeanyi Uba a problem to some people? Why can't they let this man be? Now, wow. So, guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this.